Welcome to a new interview for our INFOENERGETIC and INFOENERGETICS platform. Today we are glad to be part of Energyear Italy 2025. And it is a pleasure for me to talk with Rubén Valiente from MAXXEN. So Rubén, thank you so much for your time. How are you?
Thank you so much. Very good. Pleasure being here again with you.
Yes, me too. Trying to boost the energy storage industry here in Italy.
Absolutely.
The last new and the most important news was the successful of the MAXXEN auction. What do you think about it? Total success?
Yeah, absolutely success. So everyone was thinking the prices were going to be close to the cap, and they were not only close to the cap, but almost 3 times cheaper. And there were 3 or 4 times more demand than capacity was being auctioned.
Yes.
So it means that the development of the industry is really very strong, and there is a lot of demand for such systems in Italy, particularly when there are secured revenues from the government. It's a regulated market with the MAXXEN auction. There is certainly a lot of players who want to play, and the competitiveness of BESS has been demonstrated in this auction massively.
Okay. Is Italy nowadays one of the most important markets in Europe for boosting storage systems because of that, because of the regulatory framework?
Absolutely. So Italy, together with perhaps Germany, UK, they are the 3 largest markets of BESS systems right now in Europe. It's a mix of regulatory framework, which is definitely helping expedite the development of BESS systems. There is a clear market also. There is capacity requirements in Italy, particularly. The government knows this, Terna knows this, and that's why they launched this capacity regulated initiative.
Okay.
And definitely is one of the markets to be in for the next 3 to 5 years.
That's why we are here.
Yes, that's why we are here.
So does this action about what we were talking about MAXXEN helps to find the bankability of these projects?
Yes, definitely. So the possibility of having an auction that guarantees the revenues for the next 15 years is a dream for financiers.
It's maybe the first step.
It's absolutely the first step. So you really need to have the offtake guaranteed.
Okay.
And MAXXEN is definitely guaranteeing 100% of that. So that's actually something de-risking the project very much. It's so much de-risked that the IRRs of the projects are actually very low because it is very low risk. Provided the technology provider is obviously also bankable. So technology providers like us need to give all the credentials, all the guarantees, all the certificates to make sure that lenders and financiers are also comfortable with our technology and our guarantees. So bankability is both on the offtake and on the technology provider as well.
Okay. Speaking of which, about MAXXEN, do you think that this kind of auctions is something that we have to reply in other markets as the Spanish market?
Yeah, absolutely. This kind of auctions definitely help the deployment of massive amounts of capacity. That's a clear example here in Italy, where there will be other tenders like this one. It's probably not needed necessarily in other markets. Without this kind of auctions, you're still seeing a very big uptake of BESS developments, but it's definitely a very beautiful way of making sure that the capacity you need in the system is being deployed because the state is supporting it.
Okay. I was thinking about the competitive of this industry, the energy storage systems industry, and nowadays there are a lot of big players. So how does MAXXEN tries to increase its market share?
Yeah, absolutely. As I was mentioning, the prices of the bids have been extremely competitive, and they are counting on also extremely competitive prices of the systems themselves. And it's a result of the maturity of the technology. MAXXEN, we are definitely following all the different trends on the cost of the different materials. We are also manufacturing in Europe. That helps also on the logistics part to reduce costs. We are also making it out of our factory in Turkey, which is right now one of the most competitive places you can manufacture to supply Europe because of the very big devaluation of the local currency, the Turkish lira.
Okay.
But of course, there are many players in the industry, and we are all helping boost the competitiveness of the technology. There is sufficient space for everyone. We believe to be one of those major players which will shape
For sure.
the European market and the Italian market in particular.
Great, for sure. So, Rubén, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. This has been the first interview in English, so
We'll
thank
do
you so much.
many more. I'm very sure,
I hope
Andres.
so. I hope so. I hope you find interesting this interview, and if you want to know more about MAXXEN solutions, you can find company's link here below, and see you in the next interview.